Life and death are relative to each other, all part of the cycle of Mother Nature, as nothing that has ever lived will not die. Poison Ivy understands this. In Wyoming, we see these two gentlemen returning to their farm when they can't help but notice that all their animals have been consumed by plant life. As the two gentlemen are trying to figure out what the hell is going on, Poison Ivy approaches to let them know it's a colony of Ophiocordyceps lamia. In other words, they're parasitic mushrooms, but she goes on to tell the gentleman that the animals did not suffer. But these guys are hearing none of that as the older gentleman raises a shotgun to Poison Ivy's face. But unfortunately, these guys have no idea who they're fucking with, because as soon as this dude even got close to Poison Ivy, he got afflicted by her parasitic spores. The two gentlemen end up getting consumed by Ophiocordyceps as Poison Ivy gets ready to leave the area, as she still has a mission to accomplish. Ivy hops in the van she got from Katie and Kyle back in Colorado, whom have also been consumed by Ophiocordyceps. Ivy makes her way towards Seattle as eventually she wants to hit the shipping docks and spread her cordyceps even further. Ivy stops at a bar to get a drink, and as she's having a drink, she reminisces about her time with Harley Quinn. See, once upon a time, Poison Ivy was dying. But Poison Ivy had already gained immense power and was ready to become one with the green. But Harley Quinn stopped that from happening as she couldn't live without Poison Ivy. And as a result, Poison Ivy is succumbing to her own poison, but that's another story for another time. As Poison Ivy wallows in her own despair, she's approached by two gentlemen at the bar who's wondering what's a redhead baddie doing all by herself. But Ivy blows the gentleman off and makes for the exit. But unfortunately, these two assholes are consistent as they follow Poison Ivy outside. Poison Ivy proceeds to beat the living shit out of these two guys before giving them more than they bargained for. See, Poison Ivy's fungal spores are so light they can travel for miles. See, these two gentlemen had no idea who they were fucking with, and as a result, they have now been infected. Poison Ivy lets them know, don't fight it, as resistance is futile. Life, death, rebirth, it's all a part of the cycle. These two assholes are lucky enough to catch a glimpse of Poison Ivy's power with this psilocybin-induced light show. Poison Ivy welcomes them to the 6th mass extinction event, as this is merely a taste of her power. But at the same time, Poison Ivy knows she has to keep moving, because anywhere she is, it's likely that Batman isn't too far behind. To be continued.